can't my head become the hood of Kaliya? Because Krishna will place his lotus feet on my head. Instead of being a human head, this head could have been the hood of Kaliya, so that the Lord will place his feet, because Bhagavan placing his feet on our head. What a great blessing. So Nagapatni say, Tadesha Nathapa Durampa Manyehi Tamojani Krodhavashopyahi Shahan Samsara Chakre Brahmata Sharirinaha Yadityatasyat Vibhavas Samakshaha. It is Anugraham only, but this Kaliya is not strong enough to endure this beyond a point. You may place your divine feet, that's Anugraham. But as you dance more and more, this Kaliya is not strong enough to withstand that onslaught. So please forgive him. Please spare our husband. Namastubhyam Bhagavate Purushaya Mahatmane Bhutavasaya Bhutaya Paraya Paramatmane Namonantaya Sukshmaya Kutasthaya Vipaschite Nanavada Anurodhaya Vachyavachaka Shaktaye Namah Krishnaya Ramaya Vasudeva Sutaya Cha Pradyumnaya Aniruddhaya Satvatam Pataye Namaha. Now Krishna turned towards Kaliya. Oh Kaliya, I will spare you, but get lost. You should not stay here. Natrastheyam tvaya sarpa samudram yahi machiram. You go to sea, the ocean. Because if this Kaliya emits poison in the ocean, there will be no problem. One thing, the ocean water is so massive that his poison will get diluted. Secondarily, people don't consume oceanic water much. But if you live in Yamuna, this is for people's use. This water is regularly used by people for bathing, drinking and everything. You should not pollute this water. You go to the ocean. Now Kaliya, he represented to Krishna. I stayed in ocean only. I was staying by the side of Ramanaka island in the ocean. But I had a small conflict with Garuda. Garuda came to attack me with his wings. I was unable to withstand the attack of Garuda. Wanted to escape from him. Garuda cannot come to this Kaliya Ghat. There is a reason. Because once a rishi by name Saubari performed penance under the waters of Yamuna in that same Kaliya Ghat, Garuda caused some disturbance unknowingly to that rishi. Saubari rishi got angry and he cursed Garuda. If you come to this place, your head will burst into pieces. So, fearing that curse given by Saubari Rishi, Garuda will never come to the bank of Yamuna at that particular point, Kaliya Ghat. So, taking it as advantage to escape from the onslaught of Garuda, I came to this place and stayed here. Now, if you ask me to go back to ocean, Garuda will come again because he is waiting. Let him come out of this place. I will attack him. If I go to ocean, Garuda will attack me. What can I do? Now Krishna told Kaliya, no, hereafter Garuda will not attack you because I have imprinted my feet on your head. Just look at your hood. Even today, whatever snake we see, they bear the mark of the lotus feet of Bhagavan. That I have danced on you and imprinted my lotus feet on your head. Garuda, when he looks at you, he will see you as my servant and he won't harm you hereafter. That's why we adorn our foreheads with Urdhva Pundram. Because if we see another person with the same Urdhva Pundram on his forehead, oh, he is also servant of Bhagavan. I am also servant of Bhagavan. So we should join together in unison with each other. We should serve Bhagavan. That's the purpose. This Urdhva Pundram is not for fighting based on the shape of Urdhva Pundram itself. Actually, it is to link everybody. We have to be united under the single umbrella. We are all servants and devotees of Bhagavan. So, even if you are eagle and snake, even if you are a lion and a deer, even if you are a cat and a mouse, if you wear your foreheads with this Urdhva Pundram, that indicates that we have all joined together under the umbrella called the lotus feet of God. We are all his servants. So this identity is to unite all of us with the single identity called servants of God. So Krishna says, Kaliya, you can go back. Garuda won't harm you. Kaliya went peacefully with all his wives and stayed at the Ramanaka island in the ocean, and by that, the Yamuna waters got purified because of the sparsham of Krishna. Because the poison will still be there, right? No. Since Krishna entered into the river, all the poison turned into nectar and Yamuna was as pure as ever. Now, the greatness of Kaliya Nartana Charitram is Krishna himself gives Palashruti. The benefit of listening to this Kaliya Nartanam, Krishna says, 61st verse, Ya etat samsmaret martyaha tubhyam madanushasanam kirtayan ubhayo sandhyoho na yushmat bhavan bhayam apnuyat. Whoever listens to Kaliya Nartana Charitram in both Sandhya columns, morning sunrise, dawn time, and evening sunset, dusk, at dawn and dusk, if you listen to Kaliya Nartana Charitram, you will get rid of the fear of snakes. Hereafter, we need not be afraid of snakes if we listen to Kaliya Nartanam. Now, we have listened at sunset only during Sandhya Kalam. So, either morning Sandhya or evening Sandhya, if you listen to this Kaliya Nartana Charitram, you need not be afraid of serpents or snakes. Another Palashruti, Krishna says, 62, Yosmin snatva madakride devadings tarpayat jalaihi uposhyamam smaran archet sarvapapaiv pramuchyate. Even today, the Kaliya Ghat is there in Yamuna. If a person takes a holy dip in Kaliya Ghat and performs tarpanam for his ancestors, he will get rid of all sins. So this Kaliya Ghat will be a Punya Tirtham from this point. Performance of rites for the ancestors at this place will ensure that we get rid of all our sins. Beyond that, there is a philosophy within this Kaliya Nartanam. What is the philosophy? This Kaliya is our mind. Yes, Kaliya secreted poison and polluted the river Yamuna. Our mind is secreting material pleasures one after other, repeatedly, and it is polluting the soul Jivatma. Just like Kaliya was polluting this river Yamuna, our mind is polluting Jivatma. Our mind is also a snake, because snake always moves in a zigzag manner. Never it goes straight. Our mind also never goes straight, always going in a zigzag manner only. So the zigzag moving mind, that is the true Kaliya, which secretes poisonous worldly pleasures into the soul and pollutes it. But we try to control our mind. Whatever we try, our mind does not come under control at all. We try to meditate on Bhagavan. If we close our eyes and try meditation, the most hated person for us will put an attendance in our meditation first. We can't have darshan of Bhagavan in meditation. The most hated person, he will immediately put an attendance. Hi, he will come in meditation. So we are unable to focus the mind on Bhagavan. We are unable to control it from worldly pleasures. What to do? Just surrender to Lord Krishna. Just like he danced on the hoods of Kaliya, he will dance on the hoods of our mind called Kaliya. Just like he controlled that serpent, he will ensure that the serpent called our mind is also controlled. So, it is Bhagavan's duty now. If we surrender to him, it is Bhagavan's duty to ensure that this Kaliya is also brought under control. So, if we worship Lord Krishna and surrender to him, he will ensure that the external Kaliya as well as the internal Kaliya called our mind are brought under control. This is the philosophy embedded within. Now, after completing this Kaliya Nartanam, we move to the second Charitram of this day, Govinda Pattabhishekam. It is the only Pattabhishekam in the entire avataram of Lord Krishna. He did not have coronation for the kingdom, because in Yaduvamsham they had a curse. They will not have any coronation at all. But this coronation, it is very special. Actually, Krishna relished it so much that later he said, I don't want coronation for the kingdom, because I have got a bigger coronation as the chief of cows. Govinda Pattabhishekam. Go means cow. Govinda means the protector of cows. If I am coronated as the chief of cows, we should have another coronation in the name of coronation for kingdom. No. This is the only coronation for Lord Krishna. Govinda Pattabhishekam starts in 10th canto, 24th chapter, 1st verse. One fine morning, all Gopa Gopikas were busy in making arrangements for a festival. Similarly, all Gopa Gopikas, they were all too busy making some arrangements for a festival dedicated to Indra. It was Indra festival. Krishna observed all those things. He went to Nandagopa. He asked him, Father, what's going on? Seems you are doing a ritual. And if you are doing some ritual means, you should know the purpose of the ritual. Without knowing the purpose, if you perform any ritual, you will not reap the benefits of that ritual. Krishna says, 6th verse, 10:24-6, Vidushah karma siddhisyat yatha na vidusho bhavet. If you perform a ritual, you should know what, why, when, where, how. Then only you will get benefit for that ritual. Without any knowledge of all these things, if you merely perform a ritual without knowledge, you will not get benefit. Now you are performing a ritual means I expect that you know what are all going on within that ritual, what is the basis. So let me ask you the 7th verse, Tatra tavat kriya yogo bhavatam kim vicharitaha athava laukikastanme prichatas sadhu banyatam. Is this Indra festival mentioned in Vedic scriptures? Is there any pramanam, authoritative statement in Vedas or scriptures about this ritual? Or is it a habit in our ancestral tradition? Melayar Saivanagal, if our ancestors have followed something, then we do it based on our tradition. So, one, there should be a scriptural injunction, or there should be a traditional injunction. Without these two things, we should not do anything. That's what we say Shastra Sampradayam. Shastra Sampradayam, we say, right? Shastra means textual evidence. Sampradayam means traditional evidence. What do you have? On what basis you are doing this? Now Nandagopal replied, I don't know all these things, pa. I am an ordinary cowherd. You are asking Shastram, Sampradayam, spiritual injunction, scriptural basis. I don't know all these things. But I know something. Tam tata vayam angeche, varmucham patimishwaram. Indra is our God. This festival is dedicated to Indra. Indra is our God. Clouds are his forms. Clouds are the forms of Indra. Indra is the chief of rains and he gives us rains at the right time. Only because Indra gives us rain at right times, crops flourish. Our cows, which eat those crops, produce milk in large quantities only because of the rain. Because Indra gives rain, crops flourish, our cows eat those crops and they produce large quantities of milk. And our life depends on the milk produced by cows. So, ultimately, Indra giving rain is the basic point for our survival. I have no idea of Vedas, but it has been our ancestral tradition. All our ancestors have been thanking Indra every year for the rain which he gives to us. So on that basis, we are going to worship Indra with this Indra festival. Now Krishna, after listening to all these things, deliberately wanted to infuriate Indra. Krishna wanted to irritate Indra. So he told Nandagopal, no, father, your understanding is very wrong. You have understood the entire cycle in a wrong manner. Karmana jayate jantuhu, karmanaiva praliyate, sukham dukkham bayam kshemam, karmanaiva abhipadyate. 13th verse, Krishna says, all beings are born because of karma, our own papa punyam, whatever merit or sin you commit. Based on your karma, papa punyam, we are all born. Our death is also decided by karma only. Because based on your karma, your lifespan, death, everything is decided. So birth is decided by karma, death is decided by karma. Similarly, in this world, your happiness, sorrow, profit, loss, victory, defeat, everything is decided by karma. Similarly, rain, flood, drought, everything is also decided by the collective karma of the people living in that locality. Kim indrena iha bhutanam swaswa karmanuvartinam. If karma decides your birth, death, happiness, sorrow, victory, defeat, profit, loss, everything, how can Indra come in between and no, rain only I will decide? How can he say? The collective karma of the people in that locality decides the amount of rain which will fall in that locality. Krishna said, Indra is like a cashier in a bank. Take the case of a bank cashier. If you give your check to a cashier, he will pay the amount which is written in the check. Just because the cashier is known to you, can he give you amount more than what is written in the check? Does he have right to give that? Similarly, prajastaireva siddhyanti, Mahendra kim karishyati, karma is your check. Indra is the cashier. Based on what is destined in your check called karma, Indra has to give rain, that's all. 30 centimeter rain this year, 40 centimeter rain next year. Whatever is destined in your karma, whatever is written in the check, that cashier is going to distribute. Just because you conduct a festival for the cashier, will cashier give you extra amount? No, he can't give. Just because you do not celebrate the festival, can cashier deny you the amount? No. Once check is given, cashier has to give the sum of amount to you. That's all. Indra has nothing here. Indra has no role at all. He is just a mechanical cashier. Whatever is written, he has to give. Whatever is destined in karma, he has to pour that rainfall. That's all. You can do one thing. You please the Supreme Lord Paramatma. He has the capacity to change your karma. Indra cannot change your karma. Bhagavan, Lord, can change your karma. To propitiate that Lord, you first propitiate the people who aid us in our routine duties. We are all cowherds. We depend on three kinds of people. Who are they? 25th verse. Tasmat gavam brahmananam adresha arabhyatam makaha. We depend on three people. One, cows. Obviously, cows are our wealth. Second, brahmananam, Vedic scholars. Because Vedic scholars conduct yagams to worship Bhagavan. Because of those yajnas, yagams only, rainfall occurs. If we do more yagams, we will get more rain. So Vedic scholars perform yagam and ensure that rainfall occurs at the right time. Number 3, Adresha, this mountain Govardhana. It stops clouds at our locality and ensures good rainfall on the windward side of Govardhana hill. So it aids in rainfall. So we depend on three people. One, cows, which are obviously our wealth. Two, Vedic scholars who perform yajnas and ensure good rainfall. Number 3, this Govardhana hill, which ensures that rain falls on the windward side of this Govardhana hill. So you divide these offerings into 3 parts and offer to cows, Vedic scholars and Govardhana hill. This is what mentioned in Bhagavatam. Because we usually say Krishna asked them to stop that Indra festival, offer everything to Govardhana hill. No. Krishna advises them, you split this into 3 equal parts. Tasmat gavam brahmananam adresha arabhyatam makaha. Father, you have prepared everything for Indra. You divide it into 3 equal parts. Huyantam agnaya sanyak brahmanaihi brahmavadibhi. Take the first part. Using that, you do some homams and yagams and feed Vedic scholars. Feeding of Vedic scholars, Tadiyaradhanam, will be the first part of our worship. Then the second part, Yavasancha gavam datva. Whatever food could be palatable for cows, like grass, fodder, whatever it is, oil cakes, you offer all of them to cows and feed cows. That will be the second part. Now the remaining third part, Giraye Daidiyatam Balihi. The third part shall be offered to Govardhana hill. What kind of foods? Pachyantam Vividaf Pakaha, Supantaf Payasadayaha, Sayyavapu Pasashkulyaha, Sarvadohascha Grihyatam. Vegetable soups, sweets, cakes, oil cakes, milk products have all been prepared. You offer all these things to Govardhana hill. So split it into 3 parts. Part 1, perform yaga homam and feed Vedic scholars. Part 2, feed cows. Part 3, offer the remaining to Govardhana hill. Okay, all the cowherds obliged, did the same. The first part was offered to Vedic scholars, second part to cows. The third part was carried to the Govardhana hill as a huge mass offering. 35th verse. Krishnastu anyatamam rupam gopa visrambhanam gataha shailosmiti bruvan bhuri balimadat brihatvapuhu. Now, as they took all those massive offerings to the Govardhana hill, Krishna took another giant form. He was in the form of cowherd with all these people. 7-year-old Krishna is there. On the other hand, the same Krishna took another form, a huge form, mammoth form, on the top of Govardhana hill and addressed all of them. Hello, I am the chief of Govardhana hill. I am Govardhana deity. I am very happy to see you all offering all these foods to me. Please bring. I will consume all of them. They were very happy. Indra has never spoken to us. We offered all these things to Indra thus far. Indra never spoke to us. Oh, this mountain, it has a deity. That deity is speaking to us. Wow, it is very good. Okay, everybody took all those offerings to the top of that hill to that deity. Now Shukabrahmam says, Lord Krishna, he himself did namaskaram to that deity. Bhagavan himself worshipped Bhagavan. You see, tasmai namo vrajajanaihi sakachakre atmanatmane aho pashyata shailosau rupi nonugraham vyadat. Now, Krishna in the form of cowherd worshipped Krishna in the form of hill. Krishna worships Krishna. Is it right? Our Acharyas commented, it is not new to Bhagavan. Rama worshipped Ranganatha. In Ramavataram, Lord Ranganatha of Srirangam was reclining in Ayodhya only. Then only he came to Srirangam. At that time, Rama worshipped Ranganatha. So, Bhagavan worshipping Bhagavan is not new to him. Now, he is in the form of Govardhana hill. He is in the form of cowherd. This cowherd worshipped the same Lord in the form of Govardhana hill, offered everything. That deity consumed everything in front of the Gopa's eyes. Gopikas were wonderstruck. Wow! Indra does not eat in front of our eyes. But this deity asks them, oh, that oil cake is very good. Please give me another oil cake. Yes, I will eat. Oh, this vegetable soup, it is very good. I will have some soup. Give it. Asking for each and every food item, the deity of that Govardhana hill, none other than Krishna, consumed everything. Gopikas were very, very happy and they returned home happy. Now, the second chapter starts, 10th canto, 25th chapter. Indra got angry. They offered everything to Govardhana hill, Vedic scholars and cows. But Indra, who was expecting all these cowherds to offer everything to him, he got enraged. He got angry. Indra summoned the clouds of universal destruction.